I was halfway through my second glass of wine when the doorbell rang, right in the middle of the fancy dinner my girlfriend had begged me to cook for her. She flashed a nervous smile and said it must be her old college friend, someone she ran into last week and had invited, spur of the moment. The air shifted as soon as he walked in, tall and confident, eyes darting between us before he dropped his bag at the door like he owned the place. She went pale, and my stomach twisted, knowing instantly something was off. He poured himself a drink, sat down at the table, and without warning, announced that he was her husband. Not boyfriend, not ex-husband. You didn't know? He asked, grinning, his gaze glued to me like he was waiting for a reaction. My girlfriend's hands shook as she tried to explain, but every word sounded like a lie. My mind raced back over every late-night text, every weirdly timed call, every time she vanished for a weekend and came back with stories that never quite added up. I barely remember the shouting, his voice booming, her shrill, my own words tumbling out raw and angry. Plates crashed, accusations flew, and she finally confessed that she'd been married the entire time, that I was just a distraction from a marriage she wished she could leave but never could. She begged both of us to understand, but neither one of us moved. I realized I was the other woman, the secret, the lie spun between them for years. As the door slammed behind him, she collapsed into sobs, and I saw myself for the first time, not as a victim, but as someone who had ignored every warning sign because I wanted to believe in her. I stayed that night, listening to her apologies and empty promises, but deep down, I knew I'd been complicit in my own heartbreak. The real betrayal wasn't just hers, it was how far I'd let myself fall just to feel wanted, even if it was all built on someone else's lies.